Yes, welcome to another video. We've got a transfer roundup coming for you today. We've not done one of these for a week or so. And there's been a little bit of news coming out. So we thought,
let's whip up one of these again.
Let's whip up one of these and talk about all these rumours that ain't true. Before we get started, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button with the notification bell turned on for daily Manchester City videos. Trying to get to 16,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be massively appreciated. As well, smash the thumbs up on the button.
The button, yeah.
Smash a button. Smash the button.
Smash a button with your thumb.
Hit the thumb button.
on your phone.
Yeah, we're going to go for 500 likes, guys. That's the target that we keep on aiming for. Every time we set that target, you guys seem to smash it. So 500 again. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Let's get cracking. Start off, as always, with the outgoings. And first of all, I want to talk about Alexander Zinchenko. Obviously been at the club for a while now, signing from FC Ufa, I think it's pronounced, for about $1.5 million. Turning out to be pretty good business, really, because City about to sell him. I don't think he's going to stay at the club for much longer, and I reckon he probably will leave. I reckon he'll probably leave in January, to be honest. Wolves are interested, according to the Daily Star Sport, and that's apparently an exclusive that they have there. So yeah, it looks like he might be on his way out in January.
I can't. He's not really played much for us this season,
and especially with Cancelo coming in now at left back as well. He's fallen. And Ake's played at left back now, so he's like fourth choice left back. He ain't getting in the midfield, despite how good he might or might not be. Yeah, it's time. I think his time's up, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I think he lost trust in the system. And who we got next, Bray, in the outgoings?
Well, just before we move on, Alexander Zinchenko has said, though, he does want to stay at City. He wants to fight for his place. And he said if he does move, he's only going to go to a top 3 club from Europe's top 5 leagues.
What?
Yeah, apparently many clubs are interested in the player, but not everyone can afford to sign him.
Well, there was issues with the Zinchenko thing and the Messi deal. Us getting another left back in summer, and people say that the reason we didn't get another left back is because we couldn't offload Zinchenko because Zinchenko wanted to stay. So maybe if Zinchenko does leave, then we should see another left back come in.
Yeah,
because obviously he predominantly doesn't play left back, and I think it was probably a good move for him. I really like Zinchenko. Honestly, I really like him. However, it will be a good move for him. He might actually get a club with a midfield role for him, where he seems to do quite well for Ukraine. Yeah. And as well, we'll get a left back. So that club's getting a player in that position, his rightful position, and we can get a left back in that rightful position.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be good business. We're probably going to get... We should... Well, I say this, we should get at least 20 million for him, in my opinion, so we'll probably get about 10. But even if you get 10 million, that's still 10 times what we paid for him. So, whatever way you look at it, this is good business for City. He's been a good servant to the club since he's been here, but I think, his time is up. Another one, Pep Guardiola has grown to become a firm admirer of the Englishman John Stones and hopes that the defender commits his future with a new contract extension. So obviously we all know about the resurgence of John Stones. This is according to the Metro. Yes. Apparently City are looking to offer him a new deal. There was talks of him leaving in the summer. Apparently Arsenal and West Ham were all interested, but John wanted to stay, wanted to fight for his career at City. And he's played very, very well since he's come back in. And now City apparently looking at maybe offering him a new contract. So we'll have to see how that one pans out.
That's a storybook moment, that one. That's a nice one.
And it shows as well that you might be out in the cold, you know what I mean? Not favoured. You know what I mean? You might not see any way back. But if you're given an opportunity, if you take it, there's always a chance. There's always a chance that you can come back at any club, at any level. And that goes for anything, really. Anything in life. You know what I mean? If you're struggling... You know what I mean? Your career's going down the pan or something like that, and you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There will be a moment in time. There will be a moment in time. Yeah, where you've got to, you're given an opportunity, whatever it is, just make sure you go at it. With 2 hands, grab it, and go at it with everything you've got. And that's what John Stones has done.
Like me and you with his channel, bro. That long night, and we just grabbed this channel in both hands and was like, let's make it. And we did, and look at us now.
Look at us now, still not knowing what we're doing.
Yeah. Right, incomings then.
Yeah, incoming. So this is an interesting one. Man City have a buying option to sign LA Galaxy Alex Alcala, who's 15 years old, that can be triggered when he turns 18. So obviously we've seen something in this guy at a young age to say, right, we're going to pay some money now so then we can pay more money when he's 18 because we think he's going to be that good. Yeah, apparently, he looks, apparently he's meant to be pretty decent. We have a lot of people, obviously he's only 15, so this, in this country you can watch quite a lot of academy football, but I don't know what the situation is in the States.
Yeah.
If anyone knows, who lives in America, if anyone knows of him, what's he like in the States? He's being bigged up as the next big thing. Let us know in the comments section below, but that's being reported by Millennial via Sport Winners, bro.
Yeah, well, he's come out and said that he'd like to compete for the Ballon d'Or, so that's big. I mean, big statements for a 15-year-old. Speaking publicly, this is moving on to the next target. Douglas Luiz has said that he's aware of the repurchase option from City. He's trying to do his job on the pitch, which is the truth. These things I have to leave to my family, to my agents. They're off the field to play that role. I play my part on the pitch. So it looks like Douglas Luiz is pretty much, very much focused on his game, which I like. I like to see that he's focused on his game, be the best version of himself that he can be on the pitch. Leave all the other, like the City talk and the buyback clauses and stuff like that to his agent and his family and stuff like that. So that basically he can just focus on himself, which I like. Yeah. And in the long run, it's better for him because he doesn't have to think about where his moves are and stuff like that. And I feel like it's probably just a deflection of questions, really. But I'm sure he'll have it in the back of his mind.
Still a good attitude to have.
Yeah, it's a very good attitude.
It's a nice attitude to have, and I respect that, to be fair. And he's a good player. Let us know what you think. Would you take Douglas Luiz? We did a video previously on Dennis Zakaria. We'll link that in it as a card. You can go watch that if you've not seen it. Why we think Dennis Zakaria is the one that we should be looking at if we are going to sign a midfielder. However, I'm a fan of Douglas Luiz as well. Let us know what your thoughts are on Douglas Luiz.
We've said quite openly about this guy, haven't we? That we'd like him back at the club.
Yeah, we like him. Well, that's Douglas Luiz, guys. Let us know what you think about it in the comment section. Man City are one of 4 clubs intrigued by David Alaba arriving on a free transfer. And Pep Guardiola obviously knows him well. However, apparently the player demands are difficult to reach, with him demanding a significant sign-on bonus and high salary. So this sounds a bit like FIFA career mode. This is Darius again, Sport Witness. So yeah, David Alaba again, another player. There's a lot of players running down the contracts. You see a common theme here. It's power for the player over the club at the moment. He's running down his contract. Obviously, it expires at the end of this year. You can talk to him in January if you want, and get him on a pre-contract if you really want to. And yet, apparently, it sounds like he might be done at Bayern Munich. So it'll be interesting that, realistically, what clubs could he go to? There's a handful of clubs that could afford him. PSG, probably Juventus. Madrid. You say Madrid, but they've just asked the players to take a 10% pay cut. So can they afford him? And then you've probably got your Chelsea, City, and maybe one or two others. So. City do need a left back. Can we be in for him? I don't know. I mean, he's a decent guy, and he's only like 28 or 29.
Yeah,
which is mad when you think about it.
It's crazy. He's just been around for ages, hasn't he? And I feel like with him, obviously, the demands aren't being met at Bayern. So he's like, I'm getting off. There's a lot of talk of us signing him in summer, and I think the rumours were that he didn't want to come to England, but I think. Maybe as the Bayern offer hasn't come in for him that he likes, he might broaden his horizon and think, what, maybe I can go to the sunny side of Manchester. But I don't know. He's a good player. He's a very good player. There were talks of him as well, wanting to play in centre defensive mid now and not playing at left back or centre back. But
a lot of demands being made here, isn't there? You know what I mean?
It seems like a very difficult transfer to get over the line. I don't know if it'll happen or not. But end of the day, if we can get him, it will be getting him on a free. Moving on then, Lionel Messi apparently is not in talks with any other club, despite some of the news that was coming out last night or the night before about the whole PSG links, which Messi's dad instantly just killed off. Nor has any presidential candidate at Barcelona made contact with him. Messi, for his part, is only focusing on the season. He's in no rush to decide his future at the moment. And that's a Rubinuria goal. And I genuinely think that's because in his mind, he's not in a rush to decide because he's already decided. In my mind, it's been 3 months. It's only been 3 months since he wanted to leave, and he was desperate to leave the club. Not a chance in 3 months. He's had his mind changed. They're not having a good time at Barca. The form isn't great. They've got Koeman as a manager. No disrespect, but like I say, the form isn't great. And again, so much blame keeps being put on Messi. So it's not like they're making him feel welcome and wanting to stay. I just think Messi still wants to leave.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. But again, we can talk to him in January. It's not very far away, and we'll be dropping a Messi special tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss that. big information coming, is it? Probably not, just probably chatting shit. But subscribe anyway and watch the video. Okay, and the final one for this transfer roundup. A biggie. I mean, can you get bigger than Messi? I don't know. But Manchester City have apparently identified their replacement for Sergio Aguero, according to reputable German football journalist Christian Falk. Falk does, however, clarify, because he's talking about Erling Haaland, as you probably guessed, that Borussia Dortmund don't want to sell their star man in the upcoming summer window, despite City's intentions being to target the player this summer, unless a very big offer comes in for the player. Now, obviously, he's got a 70 million-ish buyout clause in 2022, so if he doesn't get bought this summer, he's going for 70 million next summer. So Dortmund are in a bit of an awkward position. They're going to be able to get more than the 70 million, but realistically, how much more? If they start being silly and demanding like crazy fees, then clubs will just be like, well, we'll just come back next summer and get you for 70 million. So bit of a tricky one. It's also backed up by Jack Gorn of the Mail, who stated on Friday night that City are expected to express an interest in the coming months for Dortmund forward. And again, Paul Hurst of the Times is also saying that he's heard that this is a legit thing. So the cogs are starting to move, Blues.
Which is nice. Yeah. It's nice to see these links because I feel like it's one of these transfers that we've all willed to be something. Like, do you know what I mean? Everyone has wanted Haaland at City, seen him in his City shirts and stuff, and everyone wanted it to happen. And now it looks like City aren't turning a blind eye to this one. We are actually going for it, which I'm buzzing about because it's Haaland at the end of the day. It's a player that we all want at this football club. It just seems right for him to be here, and I feel like he will be a big name start to the change at City. Pep obviously signed a new 2-year deal. I have a massive belief that in that, him and Caldwell would have sat down and spoke about the reimagination of City. Do you know what I mean? Like the new turning point and how he's going to reinvent this City side into something else after like the players like, do you know what I mean? David Silva's already left, Company's already left, Sergio Aguero was on his way out. Stuff like that needs fixing. So I feel like they would have spoke about that, and that is the start for me. Erling Haaland, that's the one.
Yeah, but will we pay the money and will we deal with Mino Raiola? That's the question. Let us know in the comment section below, guys. Let us know what you think on these players in and out. Are you happy with these deals? Is there anyone else that you think City should be looking at? Let us know in the comment section below. As always, guys, smash a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video. 500 is the target. And subscribe to the channel if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one.